going to play some more Eugene tonight. Let's jump right into it. I just love this deck. Such a good deck. I mean, it gets destroyed by like anything actually competitive, but it's really good when we're up against casuals. Even somewhat competitive decks lose to it sometimes. It's not extremely competitive itself, though. But yeah, Arena seems to be kind of lagging a little bit. I guess we'll see if that continues. Alright, we seem to be in the game. We're going first. We have some card draw, some ramp, some stuff to do, some lands. I say we keep it. Alright. Turn 1 Manifold Key. Go ahead. Turn 2 Golden Egg. Draw a card. Go ahead. Ooh. Moon Silver Key. I like it. I like it. Alright, well, let's play Strixhaven Stadium here. One fun thing we can do is tap, then untap our Strixhaven Stadium, then tap it again, and now we have 2 counters on it. Alright. They are fertile footstepping. Ooh. Mindstone. Nice. Alright, let's throw this down. And let's activate it. What are we gonna search for? I think we search for Vacant Monument. Otherwise, we could also search for like Chromatic Orrery. Either way, it's a lot of mana. But Forsaken Monument also pumps our creatures. Let's untap the Strixhaven Stadium and tap it again. Alright. We're up to 4 point counters, dude. All we gotta do is poke them with a creature once it has 10 point counters on it. And then we win. So, like, I don't think it's gonna happen, but if it did, it'd be sweet. Okay, so play this. And then play this. Yeah. Nice. This guy, if he dies, we get to flip cards from the top of our deck till we flip a non-land card with CMC 3 or less, and we can cast it without paying its mana cost. So that's pretty sweet. Ooh, they minus Viv. I don't know. Okay, so they get a 5. Well, less than 5. Oracle Madonna. Oof. Alright, let's go Eugene. Question here is, do we want to blow something up? Maybe Oracle Moldiah? And then let's also Transwand here. Let's blow this up. Let's throw down our Encyclopedia and draw. Ooh, Gilded Lotus. So if we untap... Oh! Our opponent just scoops. Alright, opponent. Hey, 1 viewer. How's it going, 1 viewer? Alright, let's jump into another game. That was fun. That's the kind of game that I like to play. When I just get to spew out a million artifacts onto the battlefield. Alright, let's see if we find another game. What are we up against now? Oh! It's a mirror match. This'll be fun. Alright, I'm gonna keep this as slightly risky, but we have the Mystic Forge. Okay, graveyards are turned off. If we can draw one land, I think we're set here. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna throw this down and call Spirit. I've thought about playing Ornithopter Paradise. It is a 2-mana ramp, but it doesn't ramp you until the next turn. That makes it slightly worse. Yeah, let's throw this down and then hit. Nice. So they have a lithoform engine. Ooh. Azor's Gateway. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody play this card. They exiled a land. So that's a 0 mana value. Okay. We didn't draw another land, but we do have our Mystic Forge. I don't think I want to play it right now, though. I think I just want to ramp. I think I just throw this down. Oh, blue. And hit. Blue, it doesn't matter what color I call with this. Literally every deck, or card in the deck is colorless. They have Eugene. They get to make a dude. They still have... Okay, they only have 1 remaining mana. Oh, they're making 2 dudes. Okay. Alright, we drew a land. So we can Eugene and make a dude. Or... we could exile something. We could exile like this. Or this. Yeah, let's Eugene and make a dude. Ours will be a 3/3. No text. Basically both of our Eugenes here only have plus abilities and static abilities, because the minuses are going to be so irrelevant. I suppose I make black zombies with this. Could use that to destroy a black zombie, but they're making an army, man. Alright, that's really good against us. Replicating ring. Alright, we drew a land. Okay. So stuff's gonna be going pretty good this turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and exile the top card of the library. Alright. We can't quite cast that. I suppose we could exile something. I think probably just Gilded Lotus is the best thing to exile here. They'll get to draw a card. but they're significantly nerfed on mana now. No attacks. Nice thing here is if they attack like with the team at Eugene, I think we can save Eugene. And we'll also get to keep 2 of our dudes. Eugene will take 4, but that's not the end of the world. Alright, they have ramp. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, yeah, they kill off the Mystic Forge. That makes sense. They don't even go for him. Okay. Let's plus our Eugene. Let's play this. We do have City's Blessing. Okay, let's play this. And let's go ahead and crack this right away. I want to see what I can get. Oh. Nat 20. Search my deck for a card. Any card. I know exactly what I want to search for. Planar Bridge. Take action, baby. Alright, we need 8 mana for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Alright. And now I'll just pass the turn. They're replicating ring. I mean, it's only at 2 counters, but when that hits 8, like, holy moly. What else did they exile? Icy Manipulator. Okay. Now they're on 2 lands. Okay. Guardian Idol. Got it. Exile this and all cards from all graveyards, draw a card. Okay. That kind of sucks that we never get our Mystic Forge back, but that's alright. Yep. Makes the thing. Let's just go ahead. I forgot to do this before combat, but what does this say? When it becomes the target of a spell. Okay, so I can't make them sacrifice it. That'd be kind of neat. Ooh. Let's just go ahead and cast it. And exile Lithoform Engine. Okay, yeah, I knew they were going to scoop if I cast Eugene. I should have activated the Planar Bridge. Alright, well, it's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, that's 2 wins. Let's go. Let's play again. That was really cool that we went up against a mirror. I don't think I've ever gone up against another deck playing that Eugene as the commander. I've gone up against the big Eugene. Okay, I'll keep this. And big Eugene has its perks because it's basically a board wipe for colored permanents on a stick. So if you just ramp up 2 more than this, you get a board wipe, which is very significant. Alright, so next turn we're looking at dropping our Cold Steel Heart into Enter's Tap. Alright, let's throw this down. Yeah, so let's play Mind Stone, followed by Celestis. This hand, I mean, it doesn't have a ton of like business. Had a whole bunch of ramp. Yeah, we'll take an action here. I think we'll discard the Edifice. They don't seem to be a creature deck. Also, like, I presume they're probably going to be playing. They probably have a counter spell here. What the heck is this? Yeah, we'll go ahead and activate this. Take action, baby. See you later, Blast Zone. We have so much mana, we don't need you. Okay. Draw your cards. I really hope they don't. What can they do here? So they basically make treasures. Beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 5/5. Okay. So this is just like one of their favorite cards to draw. And they had to discard a card there. Well, they didn't have to. I can still activate Relic of Progenitus to make them exile their graveyard. I just have to make sure I hold up 1 mana. If I Sculpting Steel here, I could copy one of those. I don't think I really want to do that. So let's blow up their Tezzy. And then just pass the turn. Maybe before they can do anything, I'll exile a card from their yard. Which oh! I thought it would be Fatal Push. Why did they choose Metalwork Colossus? I don't know. Maybe they have a way of getting Fatal Push back? This seems like a very good card in their deck. They have a Eugene of their own. Okay. Yep. So again, Eugene for them is basically just going to be a plusser. But for us, it now has abilities. I love this song. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate our treasure chest. Oh, baby! Okay, I don't need to Sculpting Steel here. So let's just go ahead and end the turn. All right. Eugene plus. Yep. We again have Field of the Dead, so they could possibly use Eugene at some point later in the game to blow that up. An Archive, okay. They get to make Apta. I think my opponent played a lot during Zendikar. Because they had the Zendikar emote before. And they have the Zendikar, buddy. So how did they get energy there? I don't see any permanents on the battlefield that would make energy. Oh. Yep. Proliferate can add energy. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, we will throw this down. And then we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice our Inventor's Fair. Yeah. So we want to find Mystic Forge. Oh, come on. Okay. So now we want to go QQ. Mystic Forge. Plus our Eugene. Tap our Mystic Forge to exile the top card of our library. QQ. Cast our top card. QQ. Cast our top card. Tap our Mystic Forge. Exile the top card of our library. QQ. Yeah, sure, we'll kick this. Get a bunch more stuff. QQ. This. That's perfect. QQ. Because we can activate this to dig. And I think, okay, they just scoop. Yep. Yeah, that game was over. It was just us having fun at that point. Let's go. Ooh, we're only 25 away from a level. Nice. All right. Go ahead and play some more. Yeah, I really like this vampire theme set. I think it's really cool. I think the werewolf theme set was very cool too. I, in general, just really like Innistrad. Yeah, we can keep this. I mean, this is a little suboptimal. It's like not the best card overall. It's really good later on in the game when we have a lot of spare mana. Or if we're stumbling on mana, it can be decent as well. Alright, we've drawn a lot of 3-drops. Departed Dockhand. Ooh, rogue class. Jeez Louise. That's really cool. Set by spirits. Okay, well, unluckily for them, I can make spirits. Yeah, you're not getting my Paradox Engine. See, that's a card that I probably would have left on top if not for Rogue Class. Alright, gain control of target non-land permanent controlled by a player who was dealt combat damage by 3 or more pirates this... Okay. Well, Eugene can't come down this turn. So the question is, do we want to like exile their commander or ramp? I think maybe we'll ramp here. We can double ramp. And now next turn, stuff is gonna go kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minache. Yeah, dude, Rogue class is just broken, dude. Look at all these cards they've stolen from us. That's another pirate. So we really should deal with their commander here. This will leave us with 3 mana. Commander's dealt with. Bird. Next up, Mystic Forge. And now we can choose what card they steal off the top. Kind of. Basically, if there's a card we really don't want to get, like, we prefer them not to get this, because we just prefer them not to get anything, but, like, if we flip a card that's just, like, gonna be brokenly good against us. Oh boy. So that's giving everything Planeswalker Death Touch now. Sure. Yep, Eugene is going down. Take action. Now they get 2 triggers here. Chaos Wand. Actually, that's going to be terrible against us. We have the 1 instant or sorcery in our hand. Okay. Do we want Mechagodzilla, though? I don't think it does enough. Alright, that really doesn't do enough. If we play this, we have 2 remaining mana. But then Sleeper Dart is free, which can draw us a card, which would draw us into that land. Which now we have enough mana for that. Okay. This is free. Eugene will destroy one of these. Let's go ahead and exile the top card first. Okay, that kind of sucks. Oh, good. Yeah, do this. Because then they don't get to draw the card. Oh, we should have done that with Sleeper Dart. Damn it. Okay. Just realized. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Okay. We're going to put a stop on our upkeep so that we can exile the Biblioplex. Actually, I mean, we're going to be drawing it anyway. Let's save our exile trigger. Oh! So now they can cast cards from... You know, this card's from my... Is it from my deck? Is this mine? No, it's not. I was just about to say it's from my deck, but I've never seen it. It's not from my deck. Okay, so we'll play a Gilded Lotus, which pluses us in mana. Play a Relic. Play a Spinning Wheel. All right, that's what we needed. Blow this up. Eugene's gonna make a dude. Play this, draw a card. Play a replicating ring. Yeah, we'll draw a card here. Oof. Let's activate this ability. Go to 5. Okay. So choose blue. Throw this down. activate this ability, gain a life, take action, discard the estate, throw this down. This is actually, hold on, let's throw things down until we hit. Oh, I wish I could get that. Actually, I can. Wait. I can't if I want to also activate this turn, but I don't think I need to. So let's make sure we have this in our hand. And then we get to play some more stuff. Okay. So this should hit because it's not going to be able to block next turn. All right, we gain another life. Yeah, take an action. Discard Radiant Fountain. Inventor's Fair is the best land in our deck. And Harmonicon is going to be pretty sweet. I kind of wish they had a better answer for this, rather than just giving you the arrows. Like, look at all this unused space like here. I realize that's kind of like meant for creatures, but I don't know. They could like shift creatures over this way a little bit and just like bloop. They have 1 mana. Oh, do we get to see the cards that were exiled? We don't. They're all face down still. Oh, that means we're dead. Yep, we shouldn't have attacked with the familiar. Yep. Well, that was more of a close game. Also, Rogue class isn't as broken as I thought it was. It doesn't let you play the cards until you get to the last step. Alright, we are waiting for the server. Hello? Magic! Magic, hello! So, I'm looking at the users in my chat right now, and it says there's 4 people in here. I don't know. I don't really know how that. I know that there are like bots that come and join people's chats sometimes. Are any of you real people? I'm curious. 3 of the accounts say they've been made within the past 2 months. But one of them says it's from 2019. So this Elysian, your account says it was made in 2019. The rest of y'all, though, Ladybug 3, Maddie and Son, and Six Flags Magic Mountain. All yours were all made this year. Like, within the past couple of months. Look at this angry looking vampire lady. She's so angry. Oh man, I don't know why this is going so slow. It just says entering match. Something up with my internet? I've been having issues with my internet all day. Maybe something's going on with it. I don't know. Maybe it just needs to be reset. Hasn't been reset in a while. Well, we can hit the cancel button now. This reappeared. Let's hit it. I'm guessing it ended the match as a draw for the opponent. That's probably how that happens. But sometimes that happens to me. Like, as soon as I join the match, it just says it was a draw. Well, let's see if... Oh, it seems to have frozen. I don't know. Usually when it does this, it means it found someone. And it's like working on getting them... like into the match. Oh, I don't know. Still seems kind of frozen. Maybe Arena just froze. Oh, yep. Now it's telling me it's not responding. Oh, oh, oh. All right. Oko. I think it's the big Oko. This hand is not great. It's got Mystic Forge, which is one of our favorite cards in the deck, but no ramp is kind of meh. This hand is also kind of meh, but it's got lots of card draw and some ramp, and there's some ramp we can even play with the lands in our hand, so... Yeah, big Oko. What in the heck does this do? Okay. So this is the first thing we want to get down, obviously. Make some more mana. If we ever have the option to make more mana, we want to do it. Not ever, but almost ever. This card right here should be in 99.9% of Brawl decks. You know the 0.1%? My deck. Because it's a colorless deck. And colorless decks, you can't... like, your commander doesn't have any colors in its identity. So, like... this wouldn't do anything. Trust me. I learned the hard way. This seems like a quite a fair card. Because, like, it doesn't steal stuff, but it still, like, gains you that value when it deals combat damage to a player. Like, things that steal stuff always just feel bad when they hit you. Yeah, and see, now that's going to be able to proliferate that counter. Alright, we are in some trouble now. I mean, we could transmog the Plunder. We also could have edificed it, which would have saved us a little bit of damage, but that only would have been a temporary solution. So those two can each tap for mana now. They're going damage though. Okay, that is kind of rough. We could edifice here. The problem is if we edifice, we can only either do that or transmog wand. Maybe we Wedding Invitation to draw a card. Hopefully hit a land. Not a land. Alright. We're gonna go Spare Supplies. Hopefully hit a land. That's a land. Throw McKindy. Alright. Now with that, we can transmog one of their other creatures. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Because proliferation on a stick is too good. Alright, your go, opponent. That doesn't change how much damage we'll be taking here. But it does get rid of one of their attackers, possibly one of their mana sources, and their proliferate source. What's this do? Oh, just counters? Okay. It's kind of cool that it's like an Oko counters deck. Alright, they are doing 9 damage here. We are in some trouble. Alright, we need multiple answers here. Eugene costs all of our mana. I mean, we could do this. I think we do that. And then we wand maybe this Ox with the 2 counters on it. Make another Ox. We have 2 mana remaining, so we need to leave up the mana for the Edifice. Now, if they have any way to put counters on their guys, aside from Oko, we're just dead. These wands, dude. Wands in the deck are real powerful. Vorinclex. Okay, well that just means we lose. Unless they put the counters on Vorinclex. Bruh. Or wait, yeah, we're still dead. We're still dead. They can't like destroy us anymore, but we can say like, here you go, Vorinclex, you get a wedding invitation. But yeah. Yeah, that one, we kept a risky hand that just didn't pay off. All right. Who's up next? Ooh, Huatli. It's fun to see all these different commanders. And we again just, wow, look at, we have a 6-drop that is only an artifact with an 8 mana ability and then a 10-drop and another 6-drop. Yeah, free mulligan that. That's a trash hand. Okay, this hand is a lot better. Oops. They're just going to name our commander. If they don't, yeah, I was going to say, if they don't just name our commander here, it's a huge mistake on their part. I love the art on this card. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Construct. Doesn't matter. Do we want to draw here or do we want to get this down? We have something to play next turn. Actually, I think we get this down because then next turn we can play our land, play our Honored Heirloom, and then activate this. Play our land, play our Honored Heirloom. Now we're going to pass the turn, put a stop on their end step so I don't forget. Huatli. Okay. That emblem is a little underpowered, but alright. I mean, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't... Like, it's... There's cards that cost, like, not much mana that do the same thing. I suppose if you can get yourself to multiple Watley emblems, that would be good. So here, yeah, we're just absolutely searching for Forsaken Monument. Let me just make sure. Okay, yep. All right, my turn. And now if we make it to our turn again, they're saying nice, which makes me a little uncomfortable. Makes me think they might have removal. Look at these forests, dude. Those are gorgeous forests. Alright. We can throw down our commander now. And we'll have one remaining mana. They get to draw. They lose their thing. We'll destroy this. We'll play this. They are nice spamming us. We'll play this. And do we want Mechagodzilla or more mana? I think we want more mana. If they can't handle it this turn, there's gonna be some craziness next turn. They recast Watley. They plus. And they just don't swing. Okay, we'll draw. Try. That we want on the bottom. Let's go ahead and plus our Eugene. Strixhaven Stadium. Yeah, let's Meteor Golem to take out Watley. Yep, they scoop. Yeah, they didn't attack our Eugene there because they didn't want us to just recast it and then destroy Watley with it. But we just had the Meteor Golem. Alright, we got some coins. Our next level will get a mythic. And we'll get a pack. Nice. Oh yeah, what are the deals today? Any good deals? What are deals? Nope, not interested in any of these. Alright, let's play again. Hey, Kazmina. I think Kazmina is my favorite Planeswalker. Not like ability-wise. Ability-wise, she doesn't really do much. Like, I don't know, she's only been printed twice. So, like, hasn't really had a chance to prove herself yet. Although, I do really like sharing abilities on Planeswalkers, which she does do. But, I'm a redhead. Kazmina's a redhead. She's the only redhead Planeswalker. So, why I'm thinking I like that. Alright, pass the turn. This is an interesting card. Abundant Harvest. Okay, I'm guessing they're... Yep, they chose land. Once Upon a Time. Okay. They get another land. They must have kept somewhat risky hand land-wise. Alright, my turn. Yeah, boy. Let's get this ticking. Especially since, like, Strixhaven Stadium, like, they're attacking us, so this wouldn't tick nearly as fast. Like, with the Manifold Key combo, it still would tick, but it wouldn't be nearly as fast. They've got a board all of a sudden, dude. Alright, my turn. So if we play this, we could also play the wand. If we play this, we could play something. I think I'll just double ramp here. And then pass the turn. Oh, shoot. Should have used this to untap this to cast this. Oh well. We're probably just going to be casting Eugene next turn, in which case this will be free. It'll be tapped, so we'll lose the mana for one turn. But it's not like we'll have to pay for it. Memory Deluge. I am taking a lot of damage here. Alright, my turn. Alright. Eugene it is. Go ahead and toss this down, calling blue. Let's throw this down, which is essentially 1 mana. Throw down the, or is essentially free. Throw down that, throw down this. Let's, because we could transmog wand here. I think we want to do that on the Woodland Champion. And now we'll make a creature and then pass the turn. All right. This guy's kind of cool. So it's a 4 mana 2/2 that also makes an XX equal to the number of cards in your hand when you cast it. Split. When it dies, it had 2 or more +1/+1 counters on it. Create a token copy of it. That's kind of cool. It would just like keep splitting until it didn't have enough counters to split. Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna lose Eugene, but we have so much mana that like that's not a huge deal. We can just recast him. He is definitely soaking up some damage this turn. Strixhaven Stadium loses its counters. Let's go ahead and scry with this. And we're actually going to view the battlefield and put a stop on our upkeep because we want to scry with it on our upkeep as well. Alright, resolve. That's not what we want here. Okay, we didn't want to land, but I guess it's fine. So recast Eugene. We're gonna destroy next end step. Okay, we're gonna destroy this. Then we're gonna throw this down, and then we're gonna use this to destroy this. And then we can use this to untap The wand. Oh, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Alright. Here you go, opponent. Yep, that's 8 damage. Yeah, unfortunately, we just didn't have enough answers that turn. Yeah, this Orochi jelly is pretty cool. Yeah, and we're just gonna concede. We know it's over. All right, let's go again. Let's run it back. Oh. Cool. I didn't know I could do that. That's really cool. Okay, anyway, sorry. Noticed I could do something on Twitch Studio, so. We kept a 2-lander here, which is always risky. But look at all this ramp. And then we got the big boy up here. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good against us. Although it's only a one-time use. So, like, now they could sacrifice it to destroy the Guardian Idol, but then they lose it. Yeah. So that's fine. Let's see here. We could get this down. It doesn't ramp us here, but it is a blocker. They're probably gonna fight here. Oh, they want counters on their bear. So we could kill off the wolf here. I think I like that plan. Because that'll remove a persistent source of damage. So in the long run, it'll probably prevent more damage. So if we play this, we can also play the Mind Stone. And now next turn, we have enough mana to throw down Eugene. Oh my gosh. Here comes a lot of freaking damage. I don't think we have an answer to this. If we cast this... Wait, hold on. So this is a creature... If we were to blow up one of these... Yeah, the thing is we just don't have enough to survive with it. If we throw this down, we can also throw down a second creature, but that's still not enough to survive. So what I'll do is I'll throw this down. Draw a card. Yep, nope. Alright. Maybe they'll screw it up. I don't think they will. Because literally all they have to do is swing. Yep. Concede. That was just way too fast for us. And they were able to blow up our ramp on turn 2, which was a little unfortunate. I think if we were on the play that game instead of the draw, I think we would have won. Or not necessarily won, but we would have had a much better chance. All right. Garuda. It's always interesting seeing Garuda decks, considering now that since this is their commander and not a companion, they can play even and odd creatures. They just might not find the odd creature when they mill. You know. Land, land, land. We're just playing land, go. Sure, let's throw this down. Counterspell. Yep. Sure. Okay, it doesn't play anything. Does he have another one? No, he doesn't. Alright, let's draw a card. Okay. Ooh. Eugene, baby! Play out almost the rest of our entire hand now. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. Hey, Scoop. That's what you get for playing counter spells, buddy. It wasn't the counter spell that was the problem, but like, maybe if they had played, you know, something that, like some artifact ramp or something instead of that counter spell, they wouldn't have lost this game. Or maybe if they played like something that draws cards instead. I don't know. Oh. So it's mono blue, which means Counterspell City, most likely. But also, okay, we're gonna be a little greedy here and keep this because this hand looks really good if we can get to 5 mana. Oh, we get the friendly hello. I love that. Look at the Soren theme they got going. Oh, baby. 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 So if we can draw a land here, we have 2 turns to do it, a land or ramp spell. Think about how many ramps we have in the deck, man. Just think about it. It's crazy. It's a crazy number. Yeah, like that. And we get a scry. That's why this one's a really good one. Hey. Brr, attack, yeah. Do it. Playing a Glasspool Mimic as your land. Glasspool Shore. That's a little unfortunate. Look at that art on the Glasspool Shore. That's so cool. There's their commander. So, yeah, we're just gonna play this. And hit. This game is going very well. They could have any number of ways to stop us. But will they, is the question. They could have like a bounce spell, counter spells. Yeah, they sit up with all this mana. Alright, I'll bite. Eugene? Take action. Okay. We still get to play and activate this, though. Unless they have another counterspell. Usually we search for Forsaken Monument with that. But, considering we already have it, I think we get Chromatic Orrery. Look how much mana that makes. Swing. Ooh, they had a trick. Did a trick to get rid of our guy. Okay. They play a lot of stuff. Yep, we just gotta replay this and hope they don't have another way to bounce it. I mean, even if they do, we're kind of ahead already. Like, life-wise. What the heck does this do? Okay. Mill crab. Yeah, let's go Chromatic Orrery first. See what they want to say about it. Counter spell. Bounce spell. Alright! Alright, next up's Eugene. Let's go ahead and plus. Which will make a 4/4. They obviously have something here. We just don't know what that something is. So Sculpting Steel could copy the Chromatic Orrery. Oh, it's legendary. Don't do that. Yeah, both of those are legendary, which is a little unfortunate. I wish Sculpting Steel made it non-legendary like Spark Double. But yeah, right now Sculpting Steel's not going to do much for us, but I guess we could make it a copy of Mystic Forge. Oh boy. That did a lot. That drew you 2 cards and made 2 Zombonis. Alright, let's go ahead and destroy this permanent. Then let's draw a card. Then let's play a Mystic Forge. Let's go ahead and play... Oh, let's start playing cards off the top. Alright. This cost 1 makes 2. Let's use this to exile the top card. Nice. Alright, let's activate this. Ooh, that was dangerously close to 1. But I'll take it. Let's activate this. Auto pay. Do we have any other ways? Yes, we do. Activate this. Ooh, nice. We'll just go ahead and exile this. You get to draw the opponent. Oh, they scoop. Opponent. Opponent. Opponent, why'd you do that? I don't know why they did that, but... Alright, so it's loading. Here we go. We got a card. Ooh, Reflective Golem. That's kind of cool. Alright, one more win and we get a pack and a mythic, so let's win. Get this win. Ooh, I really like this guy, this new Edgar Markov. This is looking hot. This is looking so hot. Inventors Fair? That's our best land. You've got some ramp. Throwing a McKindy. Alright, let's go with this. Even though this is a little more volatile, it can basically add multiple. Herald's Horn. Naming Vampire? Okay. Ooh, that's a very good land in our deck, actually. We're gonna play this, followed by this. Nice. Alright, your go, opponent. So, if they don't do anything to our board this turn, we can play Eugene next turn, and then cast both of the cards you see right now, the Eye and the Transmog Wand. Dude, this is legendary too? That sucks. Edgar. Okay. Let's play Eugene, because then we get both of these for me. Let's also plus Eugene. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Bigger, better Eugene. Not necessarily better, that's why we're playing. I mean, we're playing him as our command. This costs 3 mana. We have 2 mana. Let's put that on the bottom. Let's keep on playing cards while we can. Alright. Yeah, Edgar. Go away. They might leave him in the graveyard here. Yeah. Okay. And then it's your go, sir. Yep. Pretty sweet looking vampire. Alright, so we kind of just like went blah with all our stuff. Next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Which, for artifacts, it's basically like we have extra mana as well. And we have, because we have cost reduction here and here, so stuff's gonna be so cheap. +1/+1 and lifelink. Onto ya boy, the ox. Alright, my turn. Yeah, we'll draw a card here. Probably should have done that last turn, but it's fine. It was just... no, we'll decline that. We want the mana. Yeah, I have a feeling if I do this, they're just gonna spook, but let's do it. I could literally -0 and wipe their entire board. Yeah, because this doesn't have a CMC. Literally -0. Everything except for your Herald's Horn gets exiled. Yeah, that was rough for them, man. That's always the thing, because, like, I like to play games out, you know? So it's like, I don't know if I should play the card that I'm pretty sure they're going to scoop to, or if I should just play it out. Like play around the good play, just so that I can keep on playing the game. Waiting for server. Oh, hello. Server. Are you gonna load? Huh? Is it gonna happen? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on now, man. Oh, hey, we've leveled up. It didn't even tell us what our mythic was that we got. What the frick, dude? All right, let's go to packs. Open a pack. It says there's something new in the store too. Let's. Oh, we got a Growl knock. The Omnivore. 3/3. Whenever a frog you control attacks, mill 3 cards. Whenever a permanent card is put into your graveyard from your library, exile it with a croak counter on it. You may play land cards and cast spells from among cards you own in exile with croak counters on them. That's pretty cool. So what's new here in the store? These are all still the same. Did they add like some bundles or something? These all say new, but they're all the same cards. Avatars? Oh. Sleeves. Oh. Literally the same ones. Pets. No. Okay. They didn't add anything new. What we're gonna do actually is go to our collection real quick. And we're gonna look for, oh, wait. Okay, there it is. This is the mythic that we got. Cultivator Colossus. 4 and triple green for a star creature plant beast with trample. Cultivator Colossus's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. Okay. When Cultivator Colossus enters the battlefield, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. If you do, draw a card and repeat this process? So, if you only have lands in your deck, let's say, I have a deck like that, that could work. You play this boy. Draw a card, play a land. Draw a card, play a land. It says may, so you could end it at any point if you were like, okay, I'm going to mill myself if I keep doing this. But you could get all your lands out. That's a cool card, man. All right. Let's play again. I'm game. Let's keep going. Let's keep this rolling. Gotta keep rolling. Keep rolling. Okay, we're up against Tor Live. Playing Izoni. Yeah, this looks great. Let's play it. Let's keep it. Let's do it. Zephyr Void. Sculpting Steel. I'm gonna bottom Sculpting Steel. It's not really what we're looking for right now. It can be good to copy like larger ramp, but right now we're kind of looking for like more smaller ramp because or lands because we're about to hit like a wall with our lands here. Yeah, let's play this in Scry. That can go. We did draw a combo piece though, Aetherflux Reservoir. All right. They play a Sylvan Ranger, which will gain them a life, and they get to fetch a basic to their hand. All right, there's a land. Okay. So I think I'm gonna Strixhaven Stadium into the one. Yeah, let's be efficient with our mana here. I was thinking about activating spare supplies instead, but oh, boo! Boo on you, sir. I suppose it could have been much worse. That's a land. Let's exile it. That's another land. All right, here go. What the heck is this music? Where'd our music go? Click. Oh. Oops. Where's that music? Okay, this is fine. Right? Yeah, NCS. What? Alright, let's exile the top card of our library. Let's play out Eugene. Right? It's just plus. Ah, boo. They have a lot of removal, dude. Yeah, I'll trade. Gets me a card. I guess it gets them a card too, but... Yeah, I think I want to play this, followed by this. Which... Oh. This will now be able to start gaining us crazy amounts of life. Brennan 7. No artifact removal. Good. That's all we care about. Oh my gosh. Wolf Daddy. Circle of Dreams Druid. Okay, that's a pretty good combo. I don't have any way of sacrificing the creature here, so yeah. That's a little unfortunate. But not the end of the world. My turn. Alright. Let's play this. That seems good. Then we can play one of these two. Or we could draw a card here and maybe hit something that we could play. And if we don't, we can just transmog wand. Okay. Let's actually exile first. Frickin' Eulamog. Okay. You're gonna turn into an ox, sir. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to. They make an 11-11. Death Touchers? Yeah, we'll just take 3. It's good to get their draw offline since we got rid of this. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. That's a huge boy. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do, we'll do this. Draw your card. Now we're gonna transmog this. And now we're gonna hit Ren, which you can obviously block, but that'll take out your boy. Alright, your go. We're still sitting here on 6. We got one more mana, we would be able to start going off. Okay, they make another big boy. The thing is, we can make another ox. Okay, they do nothing. Let's just play this. Draw a card. Play our land. Activate this. Alright. Blow this up. No attacks. They sack the ox. They can now cast spells as though they had flash. They cast their commander, which is going to make a billion frickin' 1/1s. And gain them a million life. Okay. Yep. Oh my gosh! Wow! Yeah, good game, sir. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy turn for them. There was nothing I was going to be able to do about that. Like, my only answer to that was, like, Eugene. But the problem was they were going to do it on my end steps. So, like the big Eugene, which I did have in hand. But they were going to do it on my end steps, so I wasn't going to have a chance to activate a loyalty ability. They would have had to have, like, played their stuff in response to me activating the loyalty ability or something. I don't know. Or like when I started passing the turn, then play the stuff, but then like I get to my second main and then somehow play Eugene. We're playing against Arcades. Yeah, we'll free mulligan. Oh. I guess we keep this. This is better than going to 5, man. We'll keep that in the dart. Okay. Dry land. That's going. We're looking for lands. I feel like with this deck, it's always either we're digging for lands or we have way too many lands. So we're gonna pay this here, and I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did. And that's why I kept this over the sleeper dart. Oski, decline now. A little unfortunate that we didn't draw land, but get to scry now. Okay, land. I mean, that's a really good card, and we're going to be able to play it next turn. Idyllic Tutor. I don't like the sound of that. Although at least we get to see what it is they're searching for. Oh, Hyler. Okay, yeah. Decline this. Draw and play our land. Forsaken Monument. Oh, don't have a counter spell. Yeah, I'm just gonna swoop to that. I hate counter spells so much. I don't want to play against a deck playing Spell Pierce. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I have one deck on Arena that plays like a bunch of counter spells, but that's the point of the deck. It's to troll people with counter spells. It's literally like 90% counter spell. Alright, this looks fine. We have the Foundry Inspector, which can then make all of the rest of this cheaper. Since we don't need colored mana, we have access to so many different utility lands. It's really nice. Like, usually it's like a hindrance that it only taps for colorless. Not in this deck. That's preferable. Foundry Inspector. They're a guy-rooted deck. Okay. They are playing Discovery. They get to surveil 2, but they only put 1 into the yard. Okay. Let's play this. Get a little more information as to what we're gonna have. Ooh. Okay, I'll do that. Blue. Play this. Draw a card. Nice. Hit. Okay. Impulsive Research. They are definitely land digging. Yep, see how they discarded 2 non-lands? They're absolutely land digging. I decline this. Okay. I could Eugene here and then play the rest of my entire hand for free. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Get trample on my boy. I no longer have a hand. Okay, they decide not to block. Alright, replicating ring. Thip-a-lip-a-thip. Thip, however you say that. Okay. Decline. Here's a Relica Progenitor. We are gonna hold on to that until they cast Gyruda. Okay, we'll go ahead and plus this. Yeah, let's Chaos Wand. Oh. Ooh. We'll gain control of your creature. He's our creature now. Alright, we have 2 mana remaining, so we're not going to We're not going to activate our Mirage Meter for anything. Alright, sorry, Fip. End turn. Yep. Yep, they're gonna be a little sad. Well, actually, that's not how this works. Cancel. Yeah, it's only cards that are milled this way, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to let them do it because I can't cut in between this and exile here, you know. What are they gonna bounce? First, they get to surveil. They're just bouncing our commander? Okay. That's fine. And pass. Now what I'm gonna do is I will just exile our graveyards, sir. We'll decline this. Nice, we got the void. That goes to the bottom. Alright, Eugene. Let's go ahead and destroy this. And in combat, he'll go in. And both of those will go in as well. Nice, they give us our emergence zone. Which is that thing that lets us cast stuff as though to flash until end of turn. This thing is almost the perfect beast. All we need yet is Death Touch and Hexproof. Once it has those, untouchable. I mean, like, Trample, First Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof is so hard to deal with. Like, short of, like, making me sacrifice it or bouncing it or, like, mass removal. I don't know why they do that, though. It would have made so much more sense here. Oh! Hello! I didn't count my mana. I didn't realize I wasn't going to be able to do both. Oh well. Let's draw a card here. Let's draw one card. We got the +1/+1 counter. Okay. No attacks. Well, unless we want that card. We kind of do, actually. Yeah. Give it to me. Give me that card. It only costs 1 mana, too. Midnight Clock? Or Midnight Clock, okay. Yeah, block here. Okay. So they get a Gyruda trigger. They got nothing off us. Okay, so we reveal 1 card to them, and then we choose a card to discard. Okay. Another Gyruda activation. Again, nothing from ours. Theirs has Dreadhound. Mirror Hall Mimic. They choose. Which, again, is another Gyruda, but then they whiff. Decline here. We want the mana. Go ahead and plus. Alright, they're going to be a little sad here. So, -6. See you later to, like, their entire board. We only lost the little vamp that we stole from them. Play this. And then let's go ahead and Chaos Wand them, because why not? In your graveyard. Do I even have any? We got Death Touch. So now we're one piece away from this being the perfect machine. We have no creatures, so this is going to be entirely theirs. Four lands? Holy mackerel. Yep. Oh. Wait, really? Good game. Fine. Big Eugene. Free to your face. Yep. That was kind of unconventional for this deck. Usually the deck kind of combos off, but and like plays 1,000 cards and draws a whole bunch of cards and like Mystic Forge to start like flipping stuff off the top. Oh, we got a rare. Okay, we got one of these chariots. Cool. But that time it was like basically like we won by swinging in with our creatures a lot and like dealing with the board and such. Which is a fine way to win. I mean, it's not like a bad way to win. It's just not really common for the deck, you know? We're up against Matt27116. Playing Gishath. I think I'll keep it simply because of the scry on the... which we will save. Alright, here we go. Now I'll scrap. Nope. That's one, maybe two cards drawn. Which, not gonna be enough. Becomes Vladimir. That ramps us to 5. Now we need to find a land. Or I guess more ramp. Holy moly. They are going for Turbo Gishath here. Yeah, we just absolutely want to copy this. No attacks. We now have 2 Palladium Mirrors. What the heck had just happened? Why'd they scoop? They literally had enough mana to cast Gishath. I don't know, man. They don't really make too much sense there, but whatever. Alright. So our next level just gets us in a braid. card art. But then the one after that gets us a Mastery Orb and a pack, which is pretty sweet. And we still have the capability of getting 1,250 XP here. Plus if we do this, that's an additional 500, which if we do this will be enough to level twice. But we would need 5 more wins. And we'd need to play 20 green or red spells, which we could do pretty easily if we switched over to our other deck. The green or red spells wise, winning, I don't know. Okay, free mull this. Wow, we are just getting all sorts of risky hands tonight. Yeah, we'll keep it. I mean, we've got this. We can like draw a card with this if we don't hit a land. And then once we hit a land, we're set. Yeah, okay, so we're just set. Oh, interesting. All right, let's play Honored Arrow. So if we draw a land here, we're gonna be real happy. You bottom it and bottom it. This is kind of interesting, man. This commander, it's an Ajani's Pride Mate on in like the commander slot. All right, so next turn we'll be able to play. Let's see here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we played this for 5. We would have 4 left, not enough to kick. But if we played this for 6, we'd have 3 left, which would then be enough to play this. If we drew a land, it would then be enough to play this. Would untap things. Yeah, okay. I don't like the fact that they just looked at this. That makes me think they have removal. Alright, not a land, but that is a free colorless spell. I mean, it's free, granted, Yuki sticks. Actually, this is free too. It actually pluses us in mana. Alright. Hold on. Now we cast this, which leaves us with 1 mana in our mana pool. We can then cast this to untap our things. And then cast this with the kicker. Again, untap our things. We can then use this to blow this up. And then, let's see here. Let's go ahead and draw a card. A Blast Zone. Not the worst it could have been. Hey, that's actually crazy good. Except we need a way to draw. Well, we have a way to draw a card. Okay. That's actually where we run out. If it wouldn't have tapped this, I would have been able to potentially venture into the dungeon there, but since it did, it's not a big deal. I would have gotten to like gain a life. But like, we've very easily stabilized life-wise. So we have a blast zone. We could put another counter on that, and it seems like a lot of their deck is twos. Yep. Yep. The one thing we could do next turn that we got to keep in mind is we could play Karn's Bastion and then use it to proliferate a counter onto... well, they're just going face. Proliferate a counter onto the Sunset Pyramid so that we can keep drawing with that. Alright, so I will exile this card from your graveyard, sir. That really sucks. Alright, let's do it. Proliferate. That's actually amazing. We're going to keep Blast Zone where it is. Now we will remove a brick counter. QQ. Nope. See that. This don't matter. Okay. We just don't want to have to tap our Blast Zone. It'll draw us a card. Nice. Yeah, I'll activate this. Let's Karn. Actually, I keep on playing around having to like worry about our Blast Zone here. Let's just blow it up, huh? That didn't get rid of anything we really cared about anymore anyway, so let's make a thing. Yep. Let's plus here. Yep. Let's QQ. Alright, let's see here. Do we have any way of drawing cards? Oh, we can venture into the dungeon. Sure. Do this. Exile this from your graveyard. You can make this into a copy of something. Oh, we'll make it into a copy of this. And then we will activate it to venture into the dungeon. Try one. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah. And then we'll just end the turn. We didn't waste that much mana there. Which is kind of satisfying. And we're able to wipe a lot of their board away with the Blast Zone, which is really, really relevant. They do have enough lands to recast their commander here if they want. They just passed back. Okay. Alright, land. minus Karn. Yep. Plus Eugene. Yep. QQ. Whabam. Venture. This. It'll buff our dudes. Wait. Yeah. Decent. Venture. Try 2. That we don't want. That we want. We absolutely want that. Activate. Exile this. Now we're wasting a bunch of mana, but we don't really care. Let's swing in with our dudes. Okay, they're doing that so that they can block with it. Yeah, that makes sense. Block a bunch of damage. Okay, in turn. Yeah, unless they have a card to like destroy all artifacts or something, which those exist in those colors. I just feel like this game is probably close to over. But we have a Eugene. We can just blow her up. Alright, yep. Yeah, they just noticed. They were like, oh no, Eugene just blows her up. Yeah, I was actually thinking about making a Eugene Commander deck, and then I realized that Commander doesn't let you make decks with Planeswalkers as your commander, unless they specifically say they can be the commander. Oh, hey. Winged Portent. 1 and 2 blue for an instant with Cleave, or a green and a blue. Draw a card for each creature with flying you control. So if you don't cleave it, you can only draw the cards for creatures with flying, but if you do cleave it, you just draw a card for each creature. Pretty sweet. Okay. So we're waiting. I don't really know why it does this. It says it's entering the match. Is it? I don't know. Doesn't really seem like it. Look at all these messenger bats. That's kind of cute. It's like in Harry Potter, they have the messenger owls, but they're bats. This one's got a necklace on. Alright, we'll go ahead and cancel that one. I don't know what happened, but it got jacked up. Alright, let's play. Waiting for opponent. Hey, we're in it. Oh. This sounds like it's going to be an awful matchup. Simply because I hate blue decks. Like, I hate them. Okay. I'll take a search for his Kanta. Blue. So next turn we're looking Mind Stone and Despair Supplies. Ooh, opponent missing land drops. That we're actually gonna go Spare Supplies into Mind Stone in case we draw something better. I don't think there's even a single thing in the deck that would have been better than Mind Stone there, but oh. Yeah, things weren't looking good for them. But the way I was drawing, like, I had all the lands, and then I had Paradox Engine and Forsaken Monument. We just leveled up. What did it get us? Card style. Okay. Yeah, we don't care about that. I don't have a Braid in any decks. It's not a bad card by any means. I just literally don't have... Okay, I do have a single red Brawl deck. But it's not only red, it's blue, green, red. It's also my most recent deck that I made, which is why I didn't remember that I had it. All right, so this hand is looking pretty good. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, creatures with big butts are really common. And then he can turn them into big flying zombos. Kinda nuts, dude. So I milled 2 cards. Okay. You got Chaos Wand. You. Edrin. Archive. Okay. Build 2 lands. I was just going to say, if we can manage to draw a land here, we're going to be in good shape. Build another land. Doesn't... Okay, well, we didn't manage to hit the land. Let's go ahead and plus here. The thing is, even if he oh, okay, he can make that thing into a flyer. Yep, so we probably will be losing our Eugene next turn. This turn, right now. This is annoying, dude. I mean, it's not really doing much. Like, we have so many cards in our deck, we're not going to move out, but like, just kind of annoying. Have to deal with it. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We draw a land. We can just Eugene and exile their board. It's not saving any damage, and I don't need the treasure map here, so let's just let him hit. Oh, it would have saved the damage. Okay, doesn't matter. Wait. That's risky. Let's just replay him. See if he gets countered. He didn't. Darn it. Listen. Alright, now they're gonna make another Zombo out of him. Yep. No attacks. Okay. Yeah, so we were just a little worried about counter spells last turn. That's why we didn't just go for Eugene. I'm still a little worried about a counter spell here. But let's just go for it. He counters. I'm gonna be mad, but okay. I really thought that was a counter coming. Come on, Mr. Ral Zarek Avatar, bottom. He's got this on the... Okay, consider... There's still like one card he could draw. It's like a 0 mana counterspell, but yeah, this just... might not necessarily end the game, but... it makes things significantly harder for him. Bam. Enters the battlefield, create a treasure. Okay. Let's go ahead and do 3 damage to any target, which is your face. We'll then kick this for a bunch of mana. And we're also going to play this. No tax. We're not getting through this anyway, so might as well. Alright. Plus to hit your face. Eugene. Plus. We'll go ahead and play our Moon Silver Key here. And then we're gonna sacrifice it to go search for Forsaken Monument, which we will play next turn. This turn we're gonna play a Sky Scanner. That's a land, which is nice. It lets us play the sword, which does give us protection from their deck. We put it on something. Alright. No tax. Ballbreaker Horror. Okay. So they're gonna get to bounce quite a few things here, probably. They bounce our Sky Scanner. Radical Idea, nice. They're going creatures, which makes me think that they're gonna want to just swing into Eugene, like big Eugene, so that I can't get it back. They have 5 mana here. They recast Radical Idea, discarding Vizier of Tumbling Sands. Yep. They're going in for Big Eugene. Okay, well. Sorry, opponent. Do you have like Stifle Effect? Okay, so you can counter Eugene, and then you can bounce something. Or Ulamog, sorry. Actually, yeah, he can be countered. Okay. But what are you going to return to our hand? Eugene. Yep, that's fine. Hand. Yep. He gets countered, and your board gets exiled. We'll actually make sure to tap the colored sources for this. Play this. And pass the turn. This is kind of the yin and the yang right here. Godpharaoh statue and Eugene. Yeah, this game's over. He can exploit. He exploits himself to return an instant of sorcery. Yeah, they do the charm, but the thing is, we have enough mana to just not worry about that this turn. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Because, yeah, we're going to play literally our entire hand out here. Ratchet Bomb. God Pharaoh statue. Gambling suit. Big boy. Do we have anything else, like, legitimate to do? Yeah, we can sacrifice this. Here's a Filigree Familiar. Let's go ahead and equip this here so that he can't do anything to it. And we can try, I guess. That'll go to the bottom. Yeah, let's... Well, nah, it's probably not worth it to draw 2 here. Land. So we know they have this in their hand. Target player draws 2 cards. Okay, they want to draw cards here. Considering they only have 6 mana with the God Pharaoh statue on the battlefield, yeah, stuff was not looking good for them. Binding of the Old Gods. Okay. Well, we only have 2 wins left that we need to get before we finish XP for the week. So let's switch our deck to Illuna. Red and green. Yep. Illuna. Okay. So this deck is significantly worse than the other one. Although I do get a lot of scoops to this deck because basically this is a combo deck. Ooh, Minx can boo. Nice. But this is a combo deck. Basically, we try to get a token out of the battlefield. We try to get to 6 mana. Once both those have happened, we mutate. Let's play this first. And mutate just gets us a an omniscience. That's literally the only thing in our entire deck that can get us. All right, we're gonna Fabled Passage here. We'll search for, I guess, a mountain. An X1, scry 1, then draw a card. Okay. We could also foretell something. That might be kind of nice, actually. That uses our mana a little more efficiently. And it doesn't open us up to our token being killed. Some of our tokens in this deck are a little suboptimal, like decayed zombie tokens or like satyrs that can't block and stuff like that are, you know, not great. Alright, let's go ahead and behold here. Bottom. Bottom. We don't want either of those. Alright, Hinterland Harbor is good. Then let's go ahead and foretell this. It gets it out of our hand. And it'll be cheaper. when we end up casting it. So this turn, we're going to Circuitous Route. I was just about to say we're going to Harrow and Satyr's Cutting, but then we drew Circuitous Route. So let's go... well, makes blue, makes blue, makes blue. Makes green, green, red, red. Okay, so we want green and a red. Even though, actually, we have so much blue. Like, in our hand. Just look at our hand, dude. Let's get Island Island here. Now look at how many spells we can, like, hang. So if we happen to draw land here, we'll be able to get the combo off next turn, which is going to be amazing. Hey, yep. Decline that, buddy. Satyr's Cunning. They're probably like, what the frick is that? Over. Here we go. Oh boy, we have 16 cards left in our deck. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, they say good game. Good game. So let's go ahead and Mythos of Illuna this. And then let's go ahead and do this, which we didn't pay any mana towards, which kind of sucks. Alright, we will put this on the bottom of their library. Alright. Here you go, sir. Would you like to make us a treasure? This is actually a sweet card. Sure, have it. One notable thing is that this creates the Decayed Zombie even if they pay the cost. Yep. They find nothing with Calyx. I mean, I suppose we could just counter the enchantment, but considering they have 3 mana remaining, I think I'm going to counter this. Oh, they were going to search for like a prison realm or whatever. Oh, hey, Andrew, what's up? What's up, Andrew? I didn't even see you there. But, yeah, they were going to search for, like, an Oblivion Ring or something there. Yeah, they got wrecked. Yeah, I don't know. People scoop too quickly to that deck, I think. It's really not that powerful, even if it gets Omniscience on the board. Like, sometimes it can make a lot of tokens or something, but... I mean, we have an Opt. Gaia's Blessing. That's not enough, I don't think. Alright, this is looking a lot better. But yeah, I can't even tell if you're still in here, Andrew. It says 0 viewers. So I don't know, and it won't load the viewer list. So I don't know if you're still in here, if you're not, but if you are, what's up, dude? Yeah, we can keep this. Let's go pathway for blue and pass, and on their end step we'll opt. Oh yeah, it says you're in the chat. Alright, opt. Kaikar, I really don't like playing against Kaikar. We'll bottom that. Alright. It's a land. So this only comes in untapped this turn. After this turn, it's a tapped land. But unfortunately, I mean, we want a dragon fodder this turn. So like, it's just gonna be a tapped land. We have nothing to do on 3 anyway. This is a better tapped land. We'll just name, I don't know, I think red. Oh, it should have been green. We would add a second green source then. Oh well. This is sweet that not only can it create, or not only can it like be a board wipe, it can also create a bunch of stuff. Let's go to combat, hit, and then let's go ahead and make a 3/3. Could have made a 4/4 trampler with this instead, but I kind of want to keep the thrash ability available here. Yeah. Like in case of that. Wha-bam! Got him. Go ahead and hit for 5. Let's play a satyr here. If we draw an untapped land, we're going off next turn. That's a tapped land. Since that's the case, we'll pay for it. Mythos of Eluna. I mean, we could make our own Smothering Tithe, but I don't think we need that. Let's bottom it. Will Satyr's Cunning, exiling this and this, sure. Wha-bam! Down to 10 you go. So they're not in a good position here. I mean, if they have a board wipe here, then they'll probably be able to make it through, but if not, got Mutation Station next turn. What in the... Why in the heck are you playing that? This is a beautiful land, by the way. Alright, we're gonna Mutation Station right here. Sure. Take action. All attacks. They take 7 damage. So now, even without the mutation, they're dead next turn unless they have a way to win. Yeah, I gotta send a message with a plant. I mean, like, they could easily have a board wipe here. They kind of thwarted our Eluna idea there. Oh, hey, they just quit. I should have been sending them a message. Alright, we get our last wins for the week. Let's keep playing Eluna here just to try and get this too so that we can level up one more time. Yeah, we got to play green and red spells. Let's focus the green and red spells. This deck is mostly blue. A lot of card draw. I made the deck, but I don't remember what I put in it. So I've noticed there's a lot of blue in it. You ready for some sealed action? Heck yeah, dude. Are you playing some sealed, or do you want to see me play some sealed? Because I played some the other day. It was actually no, that I got kicked out of the sealed. I got my gems for it though. They gave me my gems back. This hand sucks. 3 mulligan. This hand's not a lot better, but I guess we have the foretell here, so we'll keep it. But heck yeah, man. Sealed's always so much fun to play with new sets. Because people don't know what all the cards do, and so then they misplay, and then games are a lot more fun. Alright, foretell. Hey, that's a nice one to draw too. That'll get us out of this rut a little bit. Oh gosh. We're up against this deck. Oh no. Well, actually we've drawn Burn Down the House, which is a really good card to draw against this deck. Let's get a forest here. Yeah, we have double red. Okay. Seven and 2. Holy cats, dude. All right, see you later, Mr. Rat. Oh, really? It's from JoJo too. Interesting. Yeah, dude, I've lost some games due to dumb mistakes, like tonight even. Oops, no, cancel. I don't want to play that. Yeah, we don't need that. Ooh, new season of JoJo. I've never watched that show. Although I think I've heard you talk about it, and it sounds cool. All right, well. Oh yeah, the manga is done, yeah. Oh goodness, they have fear now. I was gonna say we have some blockers, but actually we don't. What do we do? I suppose we can do... Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't even know if this is gonna do what we need it to, but why not? Maybe we'll get the instant scoop out of them. Yep, exactly. But seize the storm. Darn. Creatures you control get +2/+0 on a turn. Well, here, let's attack. Okay, darn. I was hoping they would block with their commander there. Because if they did, we could pump and then kill off their commander. Since we want to play green spells, let's just destroy our own omniscience here. It does make a blocker. Oh wait, I thought it made a blocker. Oh, if its mana value is 2 or less. Okay. Yep, they just swarmed too hard. Yeah. I mean, we had to play Burn Down the House when we did, otherwise we were just dead the next turn. But, like, we kind of needed it again. I wish Enter the Infinite was a card that they had on Arena. Because then I could play that in the deck too and just draw my entire deck. Um, but anyway, so we got our 20 red and green spells, so we hit our next mastery level, which got us an orb. So we get to finish the green tree. Woohoo! What suggest pick? Oh, I know it. Oh, wait. We get the... Yeah, do that one. We get the sleeves. This is really cool. Mastery gets you sleeves this season. And there's some neat ones. Like, those are kind of cool. That one's pretty neat. That one's nice. This one's pretty cool. And look at that one. You get the Edgar Markov sleeves. Yeah, cute waifu vampire. Alright, we got some new cards here. End the festivities. There's 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. What? That's kind of cool. Like a little mini pyroclasm that also hits players and planeswalkers, but doesn't do anything to your creatures. And then this thing's got cleave. 1 in a black instant. Cleave is 1 and 2 black. There's 3 damage to target human creature. You gain 3 life. So if it's cleave is paid, then you can just do any creature. Okay. Oh, another one of these. I mean, this is like a sweet card in that one deck. That one commander that like cares about how many cards you've discarded this turn, but that's it. Alright, you know what? Let's play some sealed. Let's play some sealed. I have about half an hour before bedtime. Let's start up a sealed. And maybe we can like play like 1 game tonight. And we can continue it tomorrow. Oh, if I play tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what we get. No mythic rares. My last sealed that I tried doing, but then it got canceled, I got 2 mythic rares, both in the same color. It was both in red. That deck was going to be so nuts. But what did we get? What did we get? So we got this thing. 2 and 2 blue for a 3/3 creature zombie horror with flash, flying, exploit. Whenever it when it exploits a creature, counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. That's kind of cool. Yeah, obviously mono black based on those rares. Lantern Flare, 1 in a white, cleave X, a red and a white. Deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life. X is the number of creatures you control if you don't pay cleave. That's kind of cool. So it could be even bigger than what you would pay into the cleave if you only pay 1 in a white and you have a bunch of creatures. That's kind of neat. The creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have base power and toughness 4/4, have flying, and are angels in it. Jeez Louise. So just get a couple of creatures with +1/+1 counters on them and they just become massive. Alright. 1 red for a 1/2 creature human knight with Menache. Pay 2 in a red, tap, exile 3 cards from your graveyard, create a 3/2 red wolf creature token. That sounds pretty sweet. Early game, it's a 1/2 Menache. Late game, it makes 3/2s. Nice. Dorothea. Whenever it attacks or blocks, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next, or at the end of combat. Disturb. Oh, and then it, okay, on the other side, it, oh, that's cool. This is like, the Geist of Saint Trap Angel is the creature side, and then you sacrifice it, and then, you get to enchant something to give it the Geist of Saint Trapped ability. That's really cool. And then Geralf. I love Geralf. So, looks like I'm playing Jeskai. Let's go. Literally all of my rares could go in my deck if I play Jeskai. But let's see what we got here. I see a decent amount of black. Geez, triple Blood Fountain. That's actually not a terrible card. Recurring creatures is pretty good and limited. This is a good card. This is a great card. Bleed Dry's good. Yeah, we're looking at some decent black here. Red's got some stuff, including the Suite of Parade. Ooh, we got some big boys in red too. Green. We got 3 of these. Geez, they're uncommons and we got 3 of them? Holy moly. Put up to 2 land cards from among them on the battlefield. That's kind of neat. 2 Evolving Wilds is nice. If we're short on creatures, I could play these 2. Let's see what we got first, though. Let's kind of try to make our deck. I want to go Jeskai. That sounds like fun. Let's play Jeskai. This guy's alright. I've found that this is a really good card so far from playing Draft. +2/+0 and First Strike. Or wait. Just +2/+0. It needs to have Groom's Finery to get the First Strike. So +2/+0 actually isn't even that good. I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll put it back in. That's good. That's good. That's good. This is pretty good. Double Strike. Disturbs into something that gives something double strike. Holy moly. This is good. Vampire Slayer's a good card. Both of those are good. Wow, look at all this white. I don't know if I have +1/+1 counters. Like, that can get a +1/+1 counter. That's it so far. So I might not put this in. If I play blue, that's actually real good. Because the flip side can give flying to another creature. This is cool. Meh. Geralt, of course. That guy's sweet. Spirits are sweet. That thing's sweet. This thing's sweet. Well, actually, we're going to have to see on that. Syncopate, meh. I don't like counter spells. Let's just add our red stuff just because. We don't even need to play red, actually. We're looking at red. We have a lot of red removal. That's kind of cool. A Braid is just a wonderful card. This is really good. Right now, we don't have like any instants or sorcery. I think we have 1, 2, these 2. So like, this guy is not that good. What if I like Splash Red? For like, the 2 Rending Flames. I mean, like, this is really strong. This is pretty strong. This is interesting. I've never seen a crew that specifies how many creatures you have to tap. But yeah, this is real strong. This is really strong, actually, because they don't block it, because if they kill it, then you get to do 3 damage somewhere. So like even if they block it favorably, like you can just kill their stuff. And again, this thing, I guess we already have so much Disturb in our deck that like this probably would be okay, but not like amazing. So the only cards I still kind of want to play are like Upbraid and Flame Blast Bolt. I guess Upbraid's probably just straight up better. Like this exiles it, which is great, especially with Disturb, but like this can destroy an artifact too, and it does more damage. Let's play it. Is there anything I'm gonna cut? Because I want to play the Upbraid. Also, okay, we don't have any, what you call it? Playing 18 creatures, that's good enough. I mean, I don't know. This guy's okay. I mean, he's pretty good. Well, like, maybe I'll cut him. Just doesn't seem... Whoa, I almost forgot my rare. Also, what's this? Okay, yeah, I guess I'm playing, like, a few non-creature, non-lands. I don't think it's enough to justify it, though. I have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it, 6. This looks at the top 6 cards of your deck. Yeah, they would probably hit one, right? Yeah, let's play it. Is it better than anything? What is that thing better than? Considering it's in my splash color, maybe I just don't play it. Alright. Oh, I still gotta cut a card. Oops. Well, let's make our decision on sleeves first. We're playing Jeskai, so I just want to play my new sleeve. I mean, we could play 41 card special, but what's our curve like? Our curve is very low. We do not have a lot of high drops. Yeah, I feel like that kind of lends itself to the 41 card special. Let's do it. We're doing it. It might be terrible. But we have 2 Evolving Wilds. You know, 2 Evolving Wilds, that could be good. All right, entering match. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, I'm up against Josh. So this isn't terrible. I mean, we're missing blue. We also only have 1 blue card in our hand. And it's our rare, so when we eventually draw blue, we'll like be able to play something good. Yeah. Plus we have Lantern Flare, Rending Flame. Like, this hand looks pretty solid. Keep. Hey! Magic's easy, just draw what you need. There we go. No tax. We're up against a red-white deck so far. The Kessig Flame Breather. This card could be really fun to make a commander deck out of. We're just drawing rares galore. I'm sorry, Andrew. So let's play this. And then we can Lantern Flare. No cleave for 3 damage. Yeah, we're gonna do that here. And now hit. I'm sorry, Andrew. No mono black. I didn't have enough cards to play a mono black deck. I mean, I had a decent amount of black cards, just not enough. Let's go ahead and we'll save that, I suppose. Let's just swing with this. If they block, then we can disturb it onto here. And if they don't block, then we'll save our Rending Flame. 23 land, yeah. I'm gonna play 23 land in my field deck. Yeah, I'll take the 2 here. And I'll just wait and see if they play a bigger threat. More of the same, okay. Bye-bye flyer. Let's throw this on our flyer. Bam! They have 1 card left in hand. Oh, it's removal. Alright. Oh, they got a whole bunch of blood tokens. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do this. And this. And swing. So they got our boy, but now we can put double strike here. No blocks. Yeah, that's just gonna be ridiculous. Bam. Oh no! Oh no! Well, the game's not over yet. Let's play out Geralf here. Yeah, I know. They got such a good draw there. Removal right when they needed it. They do have all these blood tokens. Oh! That's more removal right when they need it. Or not removal. Sorry, that's more cards that they need right when they... That's really unfortunate here. I guess we can flash this in and double block it. Let's search for uplanes. And now let's just pass the turn. They have so many blood tokens. we flash this in. Oh, they got us. Yep. Decline. We can block there and kill one of their guys, but they drew all the answers right when they needed them. I felt like we were in a really good position there, but they just kept drawing answer after answer. Alright, well, game one was a loss, but we'll try again. I actually, in the last draft, what the heck is this hand? I mean, I guess I'll keep it. It's better than going to 6, honestly. But in the last draft I did, I went 0-2 the first 2 games. I lost the first 2 games, and then I won the next 5 after that. Yeah, we're gonna fetch right away with this for, I don't know. We fetch for a red here, considering we have a lot of blue in the deck. We have way more blue cards, or lands in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have a red card in hand. We also have a blue card in hand, but like, we only have 3 red lands in the deck. So I think I'm gonna fetch red there. They exploit, we have to exile a card from our hand. I think we'll go with the Hare and a Hope, it's just too far away. Hey! Always pays off. Let's get our flyer down. No tax. So they could have made their guy a flyer there, but they're holding up the mana instead. Go to combat and swing. They don't appear to have any responses here. Let's throw down this thing. Hit for 4 next turn. And then we can enchant something. Ooh, they have the nice Ren and 7 sleeves. Each player chooses a non-land permanent they control. Return to a non-land permanent not chosen this way to their owner's hands. Then you draw a card for each opponent who has more cards in their hand than you. That, okay, we'll have the same number of cards. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. Why do I keep this one? This one costs more mana. Yeah, either way I go about it, I'm gonna be returning, or I'm gonna only be playing 1 card next turn. Hey, unless I draw a plains. Okay, so I think I go to combat and swing. And now I'll play this and this. Nice. Try 2. When you sacrifice it, so not from its own ability, turn it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control at the beginning of the end set. 4/4. Sack 2 islands. It can't block this. Okay. That's good. That's real good. Alright, go to combat. Swing with the team. Training. They're taking a lot here. Oof. Let's just play this and then pass. We don't want to make something a target for them, especially since we can just do this. What in the heck is that? Oh, it's like a Naruto run, dude. Okay, nice. Uh, they're at 6. We have 6 in the air. See you later, alligator. Wow, that was a fast game. All right, we got to win. Woo! All right, let's play again. It's freaking Naruto run thing. All right. Hey, would you look at that? Couldn't have asked for better lands in my opening hand. All right, I'll keep 7 here. I've gotten this guy all 3 games. I only have 1 in the deck. Plains. These are sweet lands, dude. Ooh, they have my sleeves. All right. Yeah, let's see if they want to trade here. I'd be perfectly willing to trade. I didn't want them to know that we had a land in hand, so I wanted them to maybe make the decision thinking that we were stuck on lands. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Oh, they have this guy. I could have put that guy in my deck. Now that he's got first strike, I am not attacking, or not blocking. So. Alright, if we can draw one is land, I think we are in good shape here. Um, yeah, let's throw out Geralf. Geralf is sweet in this deck. Look at all these big butt creatures. Like, no attacks. It might have been worth attacking with this, and then in post-combat main phase playing this, in case they thought I had a trick. But I don't really play tricks. I'm not crazy about combat tricks. I mean, they're good. And they get me a lot because I usually don't play around them either. Alright, what the heck is this thing? Oh, okay. That's not an is land. Alright, let's play this. We can potentially activate Geralf here if we need to, like if they try to kill this thing. Yeah, go ahead. The art on this card is just awesome. Like, just look at those gauntlets. Those are cool. Alright, what's their plan here? Alright, they clearly have some kind of a trick here. I'm going to block like this. I won't block the squire. And if they hump their guy to try and kill my dude, I'm going to go ahead and just sacrifice it. Okay. Okay. So you get a blood token. Okay, so now there is when I do this. That kind of sucks that we can't get our lifelink back, but what else? Hey, Zach can find us an island. The question is, do we want to play it this turn or not? Nice. Because if we play this turn, next turn we'll be able to hold this up. But if we play this turn, we can play this turn. I think I'll play this. Yeah, you want a game against Is It? Nice, man. All right, here's another flyer. And now next turn I'll have the option to do either of these. Yeah, this flyer's going in. That maybe wasn't the best choice, actually. Oh, you were trying to play against me? Wouldn't that have been something? Yeah, that definitely would have been something if we got matched up against each other. All right, so I'm gonna call it and see if they have a trick here. I know they have blood token they can activate and wedding invitation, so I think it makes sense that they're holding priority. If they have a way to get rid of Geralf, I'm gonna be a little sad, but they didn't, so we're good. Um, so I think we hold this, and this up, and just go in with our flyers here. Because this is a lot of damage. I mean, it puts them. It doesn't even put them as low as we are, which kind of sucks. But like we've got our exploit counterspell dude. Actually, now that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna go with this actually. I changed my mind because I can still hold up Geralf, and now I have a blocker, an extra blocker for stuff. All right. They're swinging. I'm going to block that there and that there. It's very possible that they drew some kind of a trick here. And I'm afraid of one, but nope. Unless they have another one of them, one damage to each of your creatures things. This thing, and the festivities. To each opponent. Okay. That's not what I was worried about. Okay. Makes them a blood token, though. They can sacrifice that to draw a card if they want to. Okay. Yep. Oh, they're going to make a wolf boy. Yep. See what I mean? Like, I could have put this guy in our deck, but, like, we have 2 cards in our graveyard right now. Yep. Made a wolfie. All right. Yeah, I think I could make my Wandering Spirit into a 3/3. Why not? +1 power, and now it can block. 3/2 wolf token is so weird to me. Why not just normal 2? I guess because it's red. I don't know. Usually wolf tokens are green, right? So let's hit for 6 here. In the air. And then we'll throw this down and draw a card. And it means we have to get rid of this, but we don't have any enchantments right now anyway. Ooh, that's actually hot. We could actually use that to get rid of this right now. So that they can't indestructible it. There's also the Menache guy. Or the guy that makes tokens. Who will be able to make one more token now that we're killing this. But yeah, I was thinking about it, but like, I didn't want them to. I mean, yeah, if I like blocked with enough damage to kill it, and then they triggered it to, or they activated it to make it indestructible, I could, in response, abrade it. But considering they were tapped out, like, I wanted to get this thing off the board. Like, if they had 2 cards in hand, they could do it twice, I guess. So, maybe it was a misplay, but they're just going in with the team. We do have 2 Menache creatures here. Okay, they are giving that thing lifelink and unblockable. And they clearly have responses. Alright, you, come on, block there. You 2, block here. We'll take 2. Yeah, is that... I don't remember that card. If they do get +2/+0 to the team, we'll take... Well, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage here. And they'll kill off... this guy and this guy. But then we just swing back with Geralf and the 2 Zombos and they're dead. Or actually, they have lifelink here. Okay, they had that. I guess it could have been worse. Hey, that's actually sweet, because now I can hold this up and Geralf. They just scoop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 9 damage. I thought that card was in the D&D set, though. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna play one more. Last one. Just because we're on a hot streak. And Sunday night. Yeah, Jumpstart could have that. That card's really good. Actually, I was playing that card in my Luna deck before. Yeah, dude, Jumpstart is fun. It's super fun too because you can just pay 1,000 gold to make a Jumpstart deck. And the thing is, a Jumpstart deck gives you 2 packs. And normally 1,000 gold only gets you 1 pack. I mean, it's 2 packs of Jumpstart, so like, may or may not be worth as much as 1 pack of any other set, but like, you know, it's kind of cool. All right, where's our opponent? Waiting for opponent. What the heck? What the heck? I'm pretty sure there is, oh yeah, draw incoming, you're right. That always happens. Oh, you're still right. I'm pretty sure it's gonna draw as soon as it loads. Yep. Yep. But I'm pretty sure there is a +2/+0 to your team card in this new set. What the heck? It won't let me escape out of this draw. I can't. It's just frozen. All right, we're gonna kill MTGA real quick here. Down it goes. Yeah, I was clicking all over the place and hitting escape and stuff, and it just wasn't doing anything, so I had a hard restart, but we'll give it a go. One more. Give it a go. Hollow Knight. I've never played Hollow Knight. I hear it's like hard though. Is it like Dark Souls? I also hear it's very sad. Alright, what the heck's going on? It's not loading. What happened? Did I like lose connection? No, I couldn't have. I'm still connected. I'm still talking to you, so I couldn't have lost connection. Hold on.